get started, I'd like to welcome everyone here today and thank you all for attending. My name is Jonathan Belcher. I'm Executive Director of the Virginia Coalfield Economic Development Authority. We're very honored to have the Governor here and all of you here today for this exciting day in Dickinson County. Today is a special day in the history of Dickinson County and our region. We would like to begin by asking Donald Baker, the Mayor of the town of Clintwood, to provide us with a welcome on behalf of the town. Mayor Baker.
Thank you, Jonathan. I would like to say on behalf of the town council and myself, I certainly want to extend a warm welcome to SAIC and its President Mason King for being here in Clintwood today. We certainly appreciate you choosing Clintwood for your company to do business. And I assure you the town will do anything possible to assist you in your endeavor. And I also want to thank the governor and his staff for being present here in Clintwood today also for this great event. And Governor, we look forward to seeing you back in Clintwood and Dickinson County again very soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
We're very honored to have present with us today Brian Ball, Virginia Secretary of Commerce and Trade. Secretary Ball has been here in Southwest Virginia for all week long, and he's been here so long that we decided to make him an honorary citizen of the region. But I think this definitely demonstrates the commitment of Secretary Ball and the administration in Southwest Virginia, which we really appreciate. So at this time, Secretary Ball.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Jonathan. I feel like I've gotten to know you very well this week. We've spent a lot of time together. But, we have been here, the secretaries. Our staff has been here since Monday. It's Cass Rasnick, Leslie Shinbaum, Angela Navarro, and I would tell you every place we went, but it would take too long. But I can tell you this: I now have a Virginia roadmap and a compass. We've had a great time here, and we've listened, and I hope we've learned. We've talked a lot about economic development, what we need to do as far as job creation. You've got wonderful sites. You've got the most important thing you've got here is you've got wonderful people, and you've got wonderful natural beauty. And the one thing I wanted to say is simply the hospitality, the generosity. The things you have here are just, it makes this part of the world a wonderful place to do business. So thank you very much.
We are also very honored to have with us Kiana Connor, Virginia Secretary of Administration, who will now offer her remarks and also provide an introduction to the Governor for us.
Thank you, Jonathan. It's great to be here today. The employees hired by SAIC to work here in Clintwood will be on the frontline service to our state employees, who in turn have the important job of serving citizens and businesses across the Commonwealth. The Clintwood staff will use their customer service skills to answer or triage and route queries from state employees. Some of these queries, such as assisting resetting a password, may seem minor, but none will be. Technology is the fabric of modern life and effective government. Each person who works here will perform critical and sometimes life-saving work. Support state employees who work in public safety, hospital, correctional facilities, and who are watching over our children and the elderly, who are conducting the more routine business of the state government, such as the Department of Motor Vehicles and the Virginia Department of Health. The Virginia Information Technologies Agency, VITA, started looking at the next generation of government technology in 2013. As a result of their efforts, we are moving from a large, long-term supplier to several suppliers with shorter-term contracts. This approach to obtaining and using technology will help us to be more agile and adaptive. This will allow us to take advantage of market rates and seize opportunities to improve technology. We still need people on the front line. That's what the work here will be, frontline, assisting state employees in technology challenges. I would like to recognize here with us today our Chief Information Officer of the Commonwealth and our VITA agency head, Nelson Moe. Nelson and the employees at VITA oversee suppliers who provide technology used by state employees and the staff who assist frontline employees with technology challenges. I commend SAIC, the Coalfields Development Authority, and the Dickinson IDA for their commitment to Southwest Virginia. And now I'm pleased to introduce a man who understands technology can play an essential role in improving state services. He served as an Army doctor, pediatric neurologist, business owner, state senator, lieutenant governor, and now governor. I'm honored to help him carry out the goals of this administration. I introduce to you the 73rd Governor of Virginia, Ralph Northam.
Thank you, Kiana, for the kind introduction, and thank you for your service to the Commonwealth and all the great work you've done, working with SAIC and working on this new contract, which I'm going to announce in just a minute. To all of the law enforcement that is with us this morning, thank you all for keeping us safe in our communities. We appreciate especially the opportunity to be out here in the Southwest and what you all are doing to help us. Your hospitality. Thanks to all of those that you have prepared the food. It's great hospitality. We appreciate that. It is good to be in Dickinson County. We were just in Buchanan County and took a tour of Corridor Q and all the great work that's going on there. And I must admit, as you can probably tell, I'm from rural Virginia as well, but where I come from, it's a lot flatter and the roads are a little bit straighter. So I wasn't going to say anything to the state trooper that was driving us here, but it's almost like a child, you know, how much longer is it going to be? But anyway, it's a pleasure to be here. It's great to have Senator Ben Chafin. Ben, thank you for being here with us this morning. Thanks for your service to the Commonwealth. I know we also have Delegate Lasha Reese-Ayer, who is with us traveling today. She represents the 63rd district in Virginia, which is in the Petersburg area. And also Delegate Todd Pillion, thank you for your service. And I know we're not supposed to get off subject, but I wanted to tell you, and so you can go wish him the same, but today is Senator Chafin's birthday, so we wish him a happy birthday. One of the things that we have the luxury of doing is traveling around this great Commonwealth, and I suspect, like you all are, I'm a bit biased, but I do believe we live in the best state and the best country in the world. And one of the things that we have really tried to focus on with our administration is economic development, making sure that we help businesses grow in Virginia and also that we can help attract new businesses to Virginia. And we're proud to say that our unemployment rate is at 3.4%. It's the lowest it's been in Virginia in the last 10 years. But the point I need to make to you all this morning is if you go to the eastern shore of Virginia where I'm from, or the south side, or the southwest where we are today, it's not close to 3.4%. And so if we're going to help all of Virginia, we need to lift up rural Virginia. And that's one of the reasons that I am so excited to be here today. And as our Secretary of Administration explained, we are announcing today a contract with SAIC, who will oversee our information technology across the Commonwealth of Virginia. SAIC already is present in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Their headquarters are in Reston, Virginia. They employ about 15,000 individuals, 3,000 of those right here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. So this is an exciting day for Virginia. It's an exciting day for our administration, and it's an exciting day, I believe, for SAIC. This will provide 40 new jobs, and those jobs will come online between now and the fall. They'll be right here in Dickinson County, and they will oversee and kind of triage, if you will, the IT questions and troubleshooting that will come into the Commonwealth of Virginia. So as the governor, I am just proud to announce that we do have that relationship with SAIC and look forward to working with you all in the upcoming years. I'd also like to talk about just a couple other things that we can do to help rural Virginia. And as I said, we just toured Corridor Q. Transportation and infrastructure are very important to rural Virginia. We have spent millions of dollars on those projects, and we will need to invest more to complete them, but we hope to do that in the upcoming years. We feel that that is very important. We also feel that health care, I'm a doctor, as you may know, so we want to do everything that we can to make sure that all Virginians have access to affordable and quality care. And the last thing I would say about economic development, whether you come from the Eastern Shore, the South Side, or the Southwest, you know, over the years we have always been dependent on certain industries. And I know that Southwest Virginia has been and continues to be dependent on the coal industry. And something that my fellow legislators from this area have felt very strongly about is the coal tax credit. And this is a piece of legislation that was passed in both the House and the Senate this year, and I'm proud to announce to you this morning that I have signed that piece of legislation, and so I hope So I'm all in for rural Virginia, and I know you all are too, and we just had a beautiful tour of the breaks and the gorge there, and I have to, we were just talking back in the back room, I said, I'm from God's country, and you said, no, this is God's country. And I don't tell my people from back home, but there are no more beautiful sights than what we just witnessed. So I'm pleased to be here today. I thank you all for your hospitality, and I hope Pam and I and our administration and all our other friends across Virginia can come back here soon and often. So thank you, and I look forward to working with all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Governor Northam, for all that you do for our area. And on behalf of the Virginia Coalfield Authority, I want to thank you for signing the coal tax credit legislation. About 37% of VCTA's revenue actually comes from provision in that statute, so that money will be helping economic development area. We want to really thank you for that. At this time, it is a great honor to introduce Nozick King, the President and Chief Operating Officer of SAIC. And for those of you that don't know, Nozick is no stranger to Southwest Virginia. We had the pleasure of working with her on the CGI project in Lebanon. Nozick was very instrumental in CGI locating that operation in Lebanon and Russell County a few years ago. And so we want to thank her for that and for all that SAIC is doing here today. So, Nozick, thank you.
Thank you, Governor. Good morning, everyone. It's great to be here with you all today. I'm going to apologize for my voice. I'm fighting a bit of a summer cold, but think of it like a Lauren McCall kind of voice. Much more appreciated, I think. I also want to express my appreciation to Secretary Connor, Secretary Ball, Mayor Baker, Mr. Belcher, and Mr. Moe. We're also joined here from the legislature, as you've heard, Chairman Kilgore, Senator Bill Chafin, and Delegate Todd Hillian. And we also have representatives from the offices of Senator Warner, Senator Kane, and Congressman Griffith. We're really, really thrilled that you all joined us here today. This is a great day for SAIC. We announced today the expansion of our facilities in the Dickinson County and this location for our service center, as you heard from the Secretary, in support of VITA's mission. When picking this location, we searched across Southwest and Southern Virginia for a site to house this critical service desk. We saw many great facilities, and as you've heard from other speakers, and saw beautiful countryside and great locations. However, this area stood out for a few reasons. We had tremendous support, as you can see here today, from the Dickinson County IDA, the people of Clintwood, and Jonathan Belcher and his team. They all stayed in constant contact with us, invited us back many times, answered all of our questions, and addressed all the needs we had very, very quickly. Additionally, the Virginia Coalfield Economic Development Authority worked with us from the very beginning to find this site in Clintwood. We also wouldn't be here today without the leadership from Mayor Baker and the others in Clintwood, Dickinson County, who stepped up to help us along the way. Thank you. We're excited to be in the technology park, and as you've heard, we'll begin with 40 jobs here in Clintwood. But as our work grows, we intend to grow as well. SAIC is very proud to work with Nelson Moe and his outstanding team at VITA. We are absolutely committed to making Virginia the model, not just for the nation, but for the world when it comes to the delivery of enterprise, technology, services, and solutions. As you've heard, SAIC is headquartered in Virginia, and we call this home, and I call this home. This relationship with the Commonwealth and VITA is very important to us. Not only will we deliver the best quality service to VITA and the state agency customers, but by doing so, we'll also be supporting our 3,000 employees that also call Virginia home, as they are also customers of DMV, the VDOT, the state police, social services, and other critical agencies that will be supported from this facility. This service desk in Clintwood will be the front line for tens of thousands of state employees, their information technology needs, and the Virginia citizens they serve. So, Governor, on behalf of SAIC, we thank you for your continued support and commitment to workforce development and your job creation here in Virginia. We are extremely proud to now call Clintwood and Dickinson County home, and we're looking forward to seeing the great things that will come from this initiative. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, Nozick. Well, in addition to the partnership between the state and VITA and SAIC, as you heard about, on a local level, our partner on this project was the Dickinson County Industrial Development Authority. And the IDA has been involved with this project from the very beginning, working with VCTA. The VCTA boards approved a $2 million loan to the Dickinson County Industrial Development Authority to help build out and prepare the space for this project for SAIC's occupancy. The building is the Dickinson County Technology Building, which is located just down the street here. And the first floor tenant of that building, which has been there a number of years, is Serco, which operates on a federal contract for Federal Retirement Thrift Investment Board. Ezra Powers is here from Serco. We certainly want to acknowledge and thank Serco for all they've done over the years in the community as well. So this will be a tremendous thing, having Serco on the first floor, SAIC on the second floor, two just absolutely world-class companies, IT companies here in Dickinson County. At this time, I would like to call Mitzi Saic, the director of the Dickinson County IDA, forward to make comments on behalf of the IDA. Mitzi and Freddie Mullins, their attorney, have been very involved in this with us, and we want to thank them for everything.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Governor. Good morning and welcome to Dickinson County. I like to think of Dickinson County as the home of hospitality. Chairman Talbot Bowling couldn't be with us this morning, so you're stuck with me. I know he hated to miss this very important day. I can't put into words the excitement that I'm feeling this morning to be a part of this project. I feel like this news of 40+ jobs is the first of many good things to come to Dickinson County. I hope SAIC is as excited about becoming part of our family as we are about them becoming part of our family. I started working on a thank you list of each individual person that had contributed to this project, but feared that I would leave someone out and would feel terrible about that. This project didn't happen because of any one individual. It became a reality because of a team of people working together with the same dream and the same goal in mind. I truly believe that when you have a teamwork and dedication, that a goal is reachable. On behalf of the IDA, I want to especially thank SAIC for giving us a chance and for helping us to move Dickinson County forward. And I know the families who will benefit from these jobs will appreciate the opportunity as well. I wish you the best of luck and look forward to working with you.
Our next speaker will be Ron Peters, who is chairman of the Dickinson County Board of Supervisors and a great supporter of economic development in Dickinson County and the region.
Well, I got a problem. I lost four of the pages. Start out on behalf of the Dickinson County Board of Supervisors, I would like to welcome you, Governor, and your staff. I'd also like to welcome Nozick King. Welcome to Virginia's baby, Dickinson County. I want to also thank you and the members of the Industrial Development Authority and Virginia Coalfield Coalition for marketing our county and recruiting this awesome employment opportunity for our citizens. As a retired Air Force Chief Master Sergeant, I've had the pleasure of working side by side with members of SAIC in the past. And I can tell you they're a solid company. Some of my friends work for your company still. For me, this is like if you look at a fire starts out as a spark. And with the right fuel conditions and the wind, it can grow into something much, much larger. These 40 high-paying jobs can represent that spark for our community. It's awesome that we're moving into the high-tech industry more and more. We need to move in that direction. This is the building block for our future. And I want to just thank you for putting all this together. Thank you, Governor. Thank you to our IDA. Thank you for the Virginia Coastal Coalition and all those that participate.
Well, I think we all know here in Southwest Virginia that we're very blessed to have an outstanding legislative delegation. And we have several representatives of that delegation here today. And what we do in economic development really would not be possible were it not for the strong support that we receive from our legislators. So at this time, I'd like to call them forward, beginning with Senator Ben Chapin. And Ben, happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you, Jonathan, and I can't think of a better place to be on my birthday than here in Dickinson County, welcoming SAIC to Dickinson County. What an enormous birthday gift for me, and what a gift for Dickinson County, and a reward for all your hard work. Today represents another gift that I had, and that was welcoming our governor, Ralph Northam. Governor Northam came here last night just so that he could be here early this morning and tour the highway up there representing Corridor Q and looking over toward Dickinson County, a county that is void of any four-lane highway. And we're working with the governor to make plans to correct some of these things. And so I will tell you, I'm very pleased that the governor is from rural Virginia, and I'm very pleased that he is focused on rural Virginia and is focused on initiatives in rural Virginia. We also went to the Brokes and almost got him to do a zip line. I chided him a little bit with Delegate Pillion because he's a fellow Army man too, and I told him, Delegate Pillion has done the zip line, and I said, don't let that other Army man beat you out here, because he's an Army man too. But today is a great day, and I'm really pleased to be here in Dickinson County. I want to thank all the people that worked on this project, both those that are named and those that have remained unnamed. I know they worked tirelessly. I know that they worked long hours bringing this project together. And just as the chairman of the Board of Supervisors says, this is a great start of a building block of putting Dickinson County together with the IT community that we're going to build all over Southwest Virginia. Thank you very much.
I got it. I always follow in, so shit. Well, thank you guys for having us here. What an exciting day for Dickinson County. Governor, not only by signing the coal tax credit did you give Ben a birthday present today, you gave all of Southwest Virginia a birthday present, and I think that deserves another note. It certainly certainly great to have you and all your cabinet members and your team here to celebrate this important announcement and the positive impact it will have on our community here in Southwest Virginia. I know Secretary Ball's been with us all week, and as Jonathan said, I think he's had nothing but hospitality and he wants to come back more often. So we welcome you back and all your administration back. Dickinson County and all of Southwest Virginia is critical to the Commonwealth's overall economy. We believe that a rising tide lifts all ships, and your being here today is symbolic of our shared commitment to work together for the benefit of these communities and our citizens. Senator Chafin and I always make sure that Southwest Virginia has a voice in Richmond, and we're glad that you're listening. We're also grateful that SAIC, Science Applications International Corporation, has seen the value in locating an operation here. Nozick, it's obvious that you'll find no harder working people or more appreciative people than you'll find right here in Southwest Virginia and in Dickinson County, and we appreciate you recognizing that. A lot of hard work has gone into in today's announcement. Jonathan, we can't thank you enough. You continually surprise us with great announcements, and your hard work does not go unnoticed. Mitzi and the IDA, we thank you as well. We know that you put long hours to make this announcement, and we're all very, very excited to be here with you. And like Ben said and the governor said, we're making another announcement tomorrow. We hope in the coming months we're making more announcements, not only for Dickinson County, but all over Southwest Virginia, and keep this positive news coming. Thank you.
Thank you, Dale, for filling in. We have Laura Blevins, who is Regional Director for Senator Tim Kaine. Laura, would you like to make some remarks?
Good morning, all. On behalf of Senator Kaine, thank you, Governor Northam, for your leadership and your support of economic development efforts in Southwest Virginia. Nozick, thank you for recognizing how wonderful Dickinson County is. Congratulations to the Virginia Coalfield Economic Development Authority and the Dickinson County IDA for all of your hard work and effort. And the one group of people that haven't been congratulated yet, the 40 folks who are going to get jobs here in Dickinson County very shortly. And great to be with you all today. Thanks.
Thank you, Laura. Michelle Jenkins, a representative for Congressman Morgan Griffith.
Good morning. I think when you get about to the end, everybody has already said everything that probably needs to be said, so I will not take a lot of time. I do bring congratulations from Congressman Griffith this morning. He is in D.C. voting, working on a farm bill today, but he is with us here in spirit and is very excited about this news. We welcome SAIC here. Again, Dickinson County, you will find no better place, and I know that they're welcoming you with open arms. So thank you for being here. Governor, thank you for your focus on Southwest Virginia. Appreciate seeing you here in Southwest Virginia again and look forward to you being here many, many more times. So thanks to everybody. One thing I always like to try to point out is one great thing we have in the 9th District is the team that we work with. Regardless of party affiliation, county lines, etc., we work together to get things done, and we know that at the end of the day we have the best people, the best workforce, and we are the best place to be. So thank you all for being here, and thank you for allowing me to be here.
Thank you, Michelle. Did I miss any other members of our Southwest legislative delegation? Okay, I believe we got everyone. I want to thank you all for those comments. Coming to the end of our program, lastly, I would like to recognize all of you here today. And the reason is because, as has been alluded to, we recognize in our area that economic development truly is a team effort. It takes everyone here to make it happen, and we all understand that. And so this project today truly was a team effort. So thank all of you. Thank you for your attendance. Governor Northam, thank you for coming down yet again to be in our area for all that you've done. Secretary Connor, Secretary Ball, all of our officials that are here today. This completes our formal program. There is a reception following this in the back of the room. And we'd like to invite you all to stay for that. But thanks to everybody today. Thank you.